going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ryan Pineda Show. We talk all things money, real estate, and entrepreneurship. And in today's episode, I'm gonna walk you through my buddy Tyler's new luxury flip. So Tyler is a flipper out here in Vegas who's doing really cool things, and he does a lot more luxury stuff than I do. So I wanna go see what he's doing. So we're gonna have him show us the house, talk about the deal, talk about numbers, and see what he's doing with it. What's up, dude?
Welcome to my crib.
MTV style, dude.
Yeah, good to see you.
So the first thing that stands out to me is this chandelier, dude. This thing is epic.
Yeah, we spent countless hours on each of those strings coming from the top, making sure that all the beads line up.
And then it didn't like crisscross and...
Countless hours. Yeah.
How did you even like get it up there without it doing that?
We had to rent scaffolding. We had scaffolding here. They climbed up the scaffolding with that and spent, like I said, many hours on that chandelier.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So let's check out this. So we got the living room, living area here. Another beautiful, chandelier lighting piece. You've got the herringbone, which I love. And then this beam. Did you put this in or this was already there?
Yeah. Originally there was a wall all the way across here. There was arches at all these windows. There was an arch here. There was an arch here. That wall there was closed off.
Right.
So we took all that out. We needed that support beam to take all those walls out.
So tell me about like the design. To me, it looks like modern / rustic a little bit too. Like, what were you going for?
I don't know if we had an exact design that we were specifically going for. We like to keep it modern, but throw that warmth into it so that it's not so cold like all the other flips these days.
Right.
Yeah.
Like all mine. So that's why I love going to these luxury flips, because my design sucks and all my houses look the exact same. So when I see a flip that somebody else I know put a lot of time and effort into like thinking about design, I'm like, man, I can appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I've racked my brain over and over and over again on what we're doing here, what we're doing there. Things have changed multiple times.
How many hours do you think you personally spend in this house?
In this house, probably anywhere between 500 hours.
Yeah, just getting every little thing right.
Designing, measuring, picking out finishes.
Yeah, I love what you did here with just this white, then this black tile, and then this fire. This is one of the longest fireplaces I've ever seen.
That's the longest fireplace that you can buy.
Then they won't even sell you a bigger one.
No, it's a 100-inch fireplace.
And it fits the space perfectly. Like, it would feel really small if it was only like the normals.
We had to go for the big wow factor here,
right,
so that when you walk in, you say, okay, this is where we're meant to be. Yeah.
Dude, and then you've got this kitchen. This is amazing. And what stands out to me is we just did recently a video at my friend Casey's house, who you know, and he had this same exact Frigidaire, giant fridge, and we were talking about it in the video, like, it's the biggest fridge I've ever seen.
It's another wow factor.
Yeah.
It really is. The funny thing is they don't make them anymore.
Right.
Well, they do, but they've doubled their price.
Right.
So you almost can't get them anymore. This was the last one that they had in town that I got.
We're gonna have to like superimpose you and Casey saying that, because I think you both said the exact same thing.
Great. That would be funny.
So what I like here is you've got the gloss, modern European style cabinets. And
open them up. They got LEDs in the.
That's sick.
That's
classy.
Soft close.
Yeah.
And then on these ones that you can't get into.
Oh, I love, dude, just simple push, high class. And then tell me about like this design. You did like this, I don't even know what you would call it, like a natural wood.
It's a walnut.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of bring some warmth into the flip. So we doubled our cabinet budget.
How much do you think this whole kitchen was?
This kitchen, I have all the numbers. I mean, we did cabinets throughout the entire house, but if I had to guess, this kitchen's probably 25, probably 35 to 40 grand flip cost.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you were a retail guy.
Oh, well, the appliance package is 25,000 retail.
Crazy.
So.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What I love too, and Casey did a little bit of this, is just this gold, it's like coming back. You got the gold fixtures, you've got these gold handles, the gold faucet. Like, when I first started seeing it come back, you know, maybe like a year ago, I'm like, what are these guys doing? This is not in style.
I think it's gotta be good details.
Yeah.
It's gotta be brushed, it's gotta have the luxury feel.
Right. And where'd you get these?
Amazon.
That's funny. Like we're talking about that with Casey and just flips in general. It's like you can literally get anything on Amazon.
Yeah.
Even like nice stuff, and it's still gonna be budget.
Those were 13 bucks a piece.
Yeah.
So not cheap.
Yeah.
And we bought every single one that they had.
Right. But before Amazon, these would be like $30 handles.
Oh yeah, completely custom.
Yeah.
You'd have to contact somebody, tell them what you want.
Yeah.
Or have them make it, and then.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see the rest of the house. This is beautiful though. Tell me about these walls. Like, is this what you designed, or this is what was here?
This is the original texture of the house.
Right.
And I had a really hard time whether or not to retexture the whole house or not.
Right.
I decided not to. It kind of has that Santa Barbara kind of California texture feel.
Right.
So I thought I'd keep it. It's
Yeah.
a nice touch.
No, it looks good. I mean,
Yeah.
you just don't see it in a lot of Vegas homes. It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
All right, so this is like the sitting room. This is cool. These ceilings are freaking, how big are these ceilings, you think?
I have no idea. I'd have to guess 20 feet, 22 feet. Yeah, so originally there was a fireplace that came from here, rounded out all the way to here.
So it's all closed off.
All closed off, and it went all the way up to the ceiling.
Wow.
So we decided to open it up and give it this open feel so that if people are sitting here, you can still kind of enjoy anybody
You don't
over
know
there.
what they're doing over there before.
Exactly.
You're just
Oh,
like-
and you had to walk out, around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that you did that. So what's over here?
Here we have, there's a powder room to the left.
My favorite thing on home tours, guys, the powder room. It's just a toilet. There's not, I mean, I don't know
Yep,
what to say
that's
about
it.
It is, it's a powder room.
Yep. There's nothing much. I mean, we have a den here.
Yeah, this would be a nice den.
Yeah, I was contemplating whether or not to put floating cabinets all the way across.
Okay.
But at this point, I just don't want to spend any more money on this house. So,
Well, that's the thing too with flipping. I mean, like, if it's our personal house, like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do exactly what we want. But at the same time, it's like, is that gonna make what somebody buys it?
and I want to let the buyers come in. If they want love sacks throughout this room and they want to put a TV there,
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with what they want to do. So,
Right. Why pigeonhole them into doing something?
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the actual budget at the end of this video, so make sure you guys watch. This is cool. Now, was this here or you added this?
I added this whole thing.
Now, this is something I can get behind, spending the extra money. This is cool. What does it cost to do something like this?
This is probably 2,500 bucks, maybe $3,000. I mean, it doesn't cost you nearly anything, but it's a real wow factor when the buyers come in and they say, "Oh, honey, look, we can put our shoes here, we can put our backpacks here, we can put our coats here." I mean, people
Dude,
love it.
And that's the thing, like, they'll remember. They'll see this house and they'll be like, dude, remember?
The closet.
We
Yep.
come in, this is the garage, I assume.
Yep.
You know, you come in, you park your car, boom.
Backpacks.
Yep.
Lunch boxes.
Yep. And then you have just a downstairs bedroom.
Yep. This is a full.
Oh, nice. It's like a mother-in-law suite. You
Yes. And it's
Can,
got
you
a
never see your mom.
full shower, full bath.
Yeah.
Let's go see the shower.
You match the vanities.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is nice. It's really nice.
Nice little touch for the downstairs shower.
Yeah. Are all the showers matching? Or you
They're not.
Okay.
They're close. We use the same materials in the master and in this shower.
Okay.
The guest bathrooms, we'd left the original fiberglass tubs in there.
Right.
Yep.
And we talked about that with Casey on his flip. Was a lot of times with these, guest bedrooms, you can save money by not fully redoing them.
Definitely. I've done it. I'm sure you've done it multiple times where the house will sell. I've done houses where I don't flip the master bathroom.
Right.
And it sells because it's a good product, it's in a good area.
Yep.
People want it.
It's still better than what's out there.
Exactly.
So I even know in my personal home, I bought my home from the builder, and our guest bathroom is just a fiberglass tub. You know, it's an expensive house, and I'm like, I really don't care.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
All right, let's check out the upstairs. And this is when you get to really see this chandelier.
I love it.
I thought for a second that the chandelier had lights in it, but it's just that glimmer.
It's the lights shining down on all the beads.
Let's check out this. So you got upstairs laundry.
Yep.
Oh man, you guys did a good job over there. I like that you went all wood, because I think downstairs you had only white uppers and you did wood uppers here. That's good.
Yep.
So then you got just another den, office, game. What do you think somebody would use this for?
I have no idea. If it was my house, I'd use it as a playroom.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the kids' rooms here.
Oh, that makes sense.
And you have your toys and everything else.
Let them have all their stuff there.
Yep, exactly.
You got bedroom number. How many bedrooms are in here?
This is a 4-bedroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4-bed.
And everyone has their own bathroom?
Full bathroom.
Wow. So then you have upstairs bedroom number 2, in which this bedroom's cool because you can walk to the front yard, well, to the front courtyard from here. So it's like almost every bedroom's got its own entrance, because that downstairs one had one.
Yeah.
This one's got one.
Yeah, this one's got a beautiful walkout balcony. At night, this view is unbelievable.
So you got this beautiful mountain right here.
All those palm trees are lit up. The whole mountain gets lit up.
That's
yeah,
nice.
It's stunning out here.
I love it. All right, so I'm curious to check out this master.
Let's do it.
This is tight. I love the masters that have this, you know, kind of like, I call it like a floating, you know, chimney, floating fireplace.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was
because it gives you that separation, but not like closed off.
Yeah, it's still a huge master. It originally had walls all the way across. There was a ton of MEP in here, mechanical, electrical, plumbing in this wall.
Yeah.
So we had to reroute a lot of stuff to make this happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was there a fireplace originally?
There was a fireplace here.
That's odd. What was it like?
It was off-centered.
Yeah.
It was so I'm trying to figure out where the window was. It was right here.
Wow.
Off-centered.
And then this was just still a wall.
This was a wall all the way across.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and it had the little TV niche.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this is perfect for just drinking coffee, chilling.
Hanging out.
Yeah. Huge bedroom. You still get this beautiful big balcony.
Good view of the lake.
What hole is this? I can probably
18.
see it. Oh, it's 18. Nice.
Yeah, and then there's strip views through there, which I'm gonna have my
I see it now.
I'm gonna have my landscapers come
Just
cut a couple branches
go
off.
cut everyone else's trees.
Yeah.
Hey, if it happens.
At
it
night,
happens.
it's stunning. You can see all the
Yeah.
casinos down there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what you did with the master bath.
To the master bath.
Whoa. Now this is a design I did not expect. Well, I mean, there's a lot going on here. So, number one, I love the river rock. I was telling this at Casey's flip that he had the same kind of river rock in the tub. Anytime you get like that outdoor stuff indoors, I think it's tight.
It totally it gives you a different feel. It gives you that spa feel.
Right.
Which is kind of where we got the rocks. I mean, I borrowed it from Casey, yes.
I'm gonna steal it. Well, Casey borrowed it from the builders.
Okay. Yeah.
I've seen it in the builders forever.
Yeah. And then we pulled the wood feature kind of out of some spa feel also.
That's what I was gonna say. This is the first thing I noticed. Like, I've never seen like just raw wood in your shower. Like, are you afraid that it might get wet?
It's all sealed.
Okay.
Yep.
Where did you come up with this design?
Pinterest.
Like, how many pins do you have?
I don't. My wife has a ton of pins. I have screenshots. I'm not the technological guy with the pinning and everything, so I take a screenshot, send it to the wife, and she says it's good.
I think he might be lying, but we'll go with that.
Let's pull it up.
This shower is huge. I've never seen like a circular shower like this because they're all square now.
Yep.
So this is super unique, and wait, how many heads are here? There's like 4 heads.
7, 8, 9. 9, including the body.
Dude, yeah. If you want to get wet, you're not the problem.
You can get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is cool, a little sitting. This looks like it used to be a window.
It was actually always a bench and a niche.
Okay.
Yeah. This is actually the circle from down below that you walked into. So they just kept that feature all the way up.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is cool. So you just, remodeled it obviously, but you kept the original shape.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Nice. So you got his and her closets. Really nice walk-ins. And the only thing we haven't seen is the backyard.
Let's do it.
Let's see that.
To the backyard.
All right, so the thing that stood out to me, and I tried not to talk about it till the end, so you guys watch till the end, is this massive slider wall. This ain't cheap.
Definitely not.
Like, what does it cost to do this?
So these 2 doors themselves were $18,000 just for the doors.
No, just material.
Yes,
So
just the doors.
Was it $9,000 a piece?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I racked my brain on this. Originally, I wanted to do a 25-foot all the way across.
How much is that?
Well, the real cost is in the steel beam that I would have had to put across.
Okay.
Because I couldn't support the load, which is the reason why we went with the beam. We have a beam in this wall here.
Right.
So we went with 2 9x12 sliders.
What would it have costed to do what you wanted to do?
I probably spent 25 to 28 on this as is.
Okay.
It probably would have cost me another 7,000. I'd have to guess.
Wow. And I think you get the same feel.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about it. You can have one door open if you want. You can have that door open if you want. Exactly. If you're barbecuing, you can just walk in and out of that door, keep this one closed.
Right.
Instead of having to open up the entire thing one way or the other way.
I mean, if you have one, dude, that gets heavy, man.
Yeah. It would have been epic, but I think this is just as epic.
No, I think it's great. So with this, what was it before?
So there was 2 French doors here.
Okay.
There was a window behind you, and then there was a single door at the end.
Wow. So this is like night and day.
Oh, night and day.
And I think when you get into flipping at this price point, you pretty much have to do this.
I had a hard time with it. I spent many hours searching for the right door manufacturer.
Right.
And this was a little bit more expensive than the other guys, but I said, you gotta have it.
Right.
People are gonna notice. When you look at the quality of the door and the insulation value and everything,
right.
These are the details. Yeah, these are the details that really make the difference.
Yep. It reminds me of like the Tesla Model 3. That's kind of how their handles work.
Yeah.
Now you've got this beautiful pool. Like, was this here? How did this play out?
No.
There was no pool at all?
No.
So you added a pool.
Yes. So when we looked at the comps, the pool would get us another $100,000.
Okay.
So I thought it was a great return on investment to spend 50 to 60 to get another 40 out of it, potentially.
Yeah. That's how we kind of look at flips on anything, is like, if we can spend $1 and make 2, it's worthwhile doing. You don't spend 1 to make 1. You don't spend 1 to make 1.5. It's just not really worth the headache.
Yep, exactly. So there was nothing here. There was a concrete pad. There was a tree back here. There was bushes against the back fence.
And now it's just open.
Yep.
Nice. And then you added this little piece too.
Yep, this is a fire pit to match the pool.
Yeah.
Got to get some glass in there.
And then you just turfed everything, even the side yard, which most people wouldn't do. They're like, nobody sees it, but you put the money into that.
I want it to be done right. I want someone to come in and say, you know what, they thought about these things. It's ready to move in. I want it.
Right. And did you add these trees or they were here?
These trees were all here.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good privacy.
I didn't want to mess with those because it is good privacy. There's golfers that come up here, which through the back. But
I like those trees.
Yeah.
For sure. What is this? I've never seen this.
This is actually the same porcelain tile that we used inside the house.
The herringbone.
Yep.
But like, what is it for?
Just floating steps. It's a design feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not up on that. So you would just walk here
Yep.
right into the jacuzzi.
Yep.
And then you went with the nice mosaic, black, and then that's a black tile.
That's the same.
Textured tile.
That's the same as the master bedroom fireplace wall.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yep. And then you have the master right there. Man,
It's nice.
you did a good job, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to move in here.
Why not? Just pack up, dude. You already got furniture. Just do it.
I'd rather take the profits and find something.
You know what's funny?
I need another project.
How many houses have you flipped that you would actually live in?
Probably none. I don't think.
Yeah, I ask myself this all the time.
There are none.
Right.
Well, so unless
Except this one.
well, if I had to, of course I wouldn't mind living here.
Right.
If the market tanked and I had to refinance and move into this, I would be totally fine with that.
Right.
But I didn't buy it intending to live here.
Right. I just always ask myself the hypothetical. I'm like, man, okay, I flipped hundreds of homes. Which ones would I have actually lived in? And like, pretty much, I don't think I would have lived in any of them. Because they're all like in the hood, they're all entry level. They don't have, like, even the nice ones we flipped, I'm like, yeah, they had a small yard though.
Yeah.
They had, you know.
There's always something.
Right.
Yep.
That's funny. All right, so here's what everyone's been waiting for. I want to hear about, how'd you find the deal? How much did we end up spending on all of this beauty? What is it going to be listed for? What do you think you're going to make?
So this was originally an MLS deal.
Another MLS deal, guys. Like, they're everywhere. Seriously, you guys, everyone always says there's no deals on the MLS, it's too competitive.
We negotiated with the agent that found it. We didn't find it.
Okay.
So we paid them the commission,
Okay.
which was a really nice payday.
Yeah. What'd you pay for it?
$975,
So that agent, if they got 6%,
$30K. Well, it was 3,000. So we had a buyer, we had a buyer's agent that found it.
oh, okay, I thought they doubled
and brought it to me.
Okay, so they still made 30K.
Yeah.
Just for finding a deal.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty good week.
Yeah. Pretty good year for a lot
Yes,
of people.
yes. So purchase for $975. Rehab, we spent between $220 and $230. We haven't really totaled everything yet.
Okay. So let's call it 230 after repair requests
Yep,
and all the
yep.
crap that people will do.
Yep, exactly. 230. We're gonna list at 1.699, which I don't think we will have an issue getting. That's $384 a square foot.
So you bought it at 970, you put 230, so you're in it for 1.2, you know, just purchase and rehab. What are the other costs? How much are you anticipating in holding costs, closing costs?
So I'm estimating 9 months holding time.
Right.
My hard money interest payment is $6,666, which is not a great number. I know.
You know it exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. So that's about 50 grand in holding costs plus all utilities. I mean,
HOA,
at the end of the day,
taxes.
if we sell for 169, we'll end up taking around like 325.
That's crazy. On an MLS deal. And that would take me, you know, 10 to 15 small flips, you know.
Yeah.
Having, you know, obviously, hopefully we sell it for that price, but having done both the entry level, smaller flips, and then doing something like this, what are your thoughts on like what you prefer?
I don't prefer either or. I mean, I would
like flipping.
No, I love it. I love them both. I mean,
Okay.
I would do. I love to do entry level.
Okay.
I love to do mid level. Something like this, you want to do maybe 1 or 2 a year.
Right.
Because something like this takes a lot of brain power.
Right.
I mean, you can't just come in here and tell a contractor,
Go
throw
ahead.
up white shakers, white sparkle countertops, gray floors, and you're done. I mean, we had to think about almost every detail, almost every dimension, every finish, how the space is going to feel. So I mean, it would be worth it. I'd make as much on this flip as I do in my other business.
Yeah.
Totally.
Right. And I just think, like, for me, I'm looking at everything from like how many hours is it gonna take me to do this one versus, but it's like, okay, 15 homes, it's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
But then as we talked here, you know, how many hours was this? I mean, like, at the end of the day, investing, there's so many niches, so it's gonna just come down to your risk tolerance. Some people are just not willing to risk this.
Yep.
And then some people aren't willing to risk flipping in the hood. They don't want to do it. You know, they'd much rather do this.
I've kind of shied away. I've shied away from the hood now.
Right.
Because I find those more of a headache than the mid-level.
Right.
So I love the mid-level. That's kind of like my niche between 280 and 400.
Right.
I'll do those small ones every once in a while, and I'll do these big ones every once in a while.
And I agree with you. I found that the mid-level is by far the easiest. I think they sell the quickest, they have the most demand, they have the least amount of like headache and repairs because they're newer. They're
Yes.
just, it's like, all right, let's just clean this up, we're good to go.
Exactly.
But dude, you killed it. I guess I'll put you on the spot. Any words of wisdom for the people looking at flipping luxury?
If you are looking to flip luxury, I would do a lot of research on finishes. You can't skimp out on things. You can't use cheap finishes. You can't use small doors, small windows, cheap cabinets. The people in this market they're gonna recognize those things. Like I said, the appliance package was $25,000 here. You just can't get away from that. Someone's gonna walk in and see a Whirlpool stove and say,
I buy this.
nope, it's a cheap flip. So pay attention to details.
Cool, man. So we appreciate you for letting us tour your home, man. You did a great job, and man, I hope you get that 300 racks, dude.
Thank you, me too.
You killed it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's all we got. So if you want to know more about Tyler, you can connect with him in the link below. He's on Instagram. Go give him a follow. If you guys like this series, go give me a comment below, and I'll do more videos just like this on luxury flips, even on new model homes. I kind of want to tour those and give you guys the investor's perspective. And as always, make sure you go and hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Go follow me on all my socials. I appreciate you guys for watching this. Take care.